Becca and Maddie from Smashing Numbers, and we're going to talk to you today about bookkeeping. I'm Maddie Brown. I've been doing this for 4 decades, and Becca is magical, and she's been with us for 5 years, and she's going to walk you through this.
Hi, everyone.
We're both happy and thrilled to be here to help you. And here's Becca.
Hi, everyone. I'm so excited to take you through this journey today and let you know how we can help you find solutions for bookkeeping. And it doesn't matter where you are in your journey right now, we have solutions for all. So which business owner are you? Are you one that currently does not have any bookkeeping? Are you doing it yourself, DIY bookkeeping? Hired a bookkeeping, but they don't give you any reports every month? Or do you hire a bookkeeper and you get reports, but you have no clue what to do with them or how to read them? The great news is no matter which one of these business owners you are, there's no shame, no judgment. We're just here to help you and hold your hand and help change the industry. There are 12 million women-owned businesses in this nation, and out of those 12 million women-owned businesses, 88% are making less than $100,000 a year, and only 2% generate over $1 million. It is our passion and our purpose to help women-owned business owners like you, coaches, personal development, people who are David Nagel and Jack Canfield community, anybody who's in dance, an author, any small business owner. We are trying to help change those statistics and help you manage your finances with a breeze. So if you're a DIY bookkeeper and you're doing it yourself, it's very important to stop wasting your time. You're wasting your time, your money, because the time that you're spending on your bookkeeping is time that you could be marketing your business and making sales and doing what you are good at, making a difference in people's lives. We are here to help eliminate that stress and fear and just send you monthly reports that you will understand and know how to read to make decisions. So let's go over why bookkeeping is important. Bookkeeping is important for 4 reasons. 1, it makes for stress-free tax filing. So at the end of the year, you just hand your bookkeeping over to your CPA and they prepare your return. Sounds too easy, but it's the truth. There are a couple 1099s or W-2s that you may have to get, but you can say goodbye to hours of searching through receipts, banging your head on the wall, trying to figure out what you purchased last February or last March. So if we're doing your bookkeeping for you, you might have to get us a few documents, but you don't have to go through piles of paperwork for hours. Second reason is for tax savings. For every $100 in expenses is roughly $30 in taxes. So if you miss a $100 monthly subscription, you just threw $30 out the window. So you want to make sure that you have somebody that is catching all expenses because you don't want to waste money. You don't want to pay more taxes than you have to. The third reason is for tax planning. So if you get to the end of the year, you need a tax plan throughout the year. We recommend meeting quarterly and going over this, but particularly at the end of the year, you can make decisions before it's too late. January 1st, we can no longer make decisions for what happened in 2023. So there is still time to look at where you are and if there's ways that we can save you money, like putting money aside in an HSA account, which is a health savings account, or an IRA. Every circumstance is different. Every business is unique. There are no specifics we can give here. But at the end of this call, if you schedule a free strategy session, we can go over your unique business in more detail. The fourth reason is the most important reason. Your books, your bookkeeping is called books. They tell a story about your business. And when we get to the end of the year, we tell business owners that they made $200,000. And their reaction is, what? Where did it go? I only have $10,000 in my bank account, if that. No shame, no guilt. We're not there to make them feel bad, but we wish we could have helped them throughout the year. And you can do that by reading your books, and we use them to make financial decisions. So what we do is we learn from the past, we manage the present, and we forecast the future. And if you had a really big month in November, you can look and see what you did in October to generate that big month. You can see where your money is going. It will tell you where your money is going. And it's okay for some expenses. We're never going to tell you that you can't spend money. We're never going to tell you you shouldn't buy that. But we are going to let you know what your expenses are running, what your bottom line is, which is the most important number. If you say you want to make $100,000 a year, that's not important. That doesn't tell you where your money is going. You need to know how much money you are spending so that you know how much money you need to make. And that is what your books can do for you. Maddie, before I go any further, is there anything that you would like to add? You're muted, Maddie.
I would change the order of this slide because you're going to learn from the past, you're going to plan for the future, and then you manage the present. You live in the present day. Your money needs to support the life that you want to live. And in order to do that, you can create exactly the reality that you want in the future. But you need to know what's happened in the past. You need to know what you want. You need to know how much what you want costs. And then you need to make decisions today that take you closer to those goals. Every decision you make is not, can I do this? Of course you can do it. You can do anything you decide to do. The question is, does it take you closer to your goals? You manage the present so that it takes you closer towards where you want to go.
I love that, Maddie. Thank you for adding that. That's very important facts. Okay, so bookkeeping solutions for you. How can we help? Well, first of all, you could just go get any CPA, any bookkeeper, but we recommend getting a CPA that you can trust. You should get somebody that understands your unique business and understands your industry. You want somebody that is going to be free of shame or judgment. It's okay if you spend $5 every day on coffee, but we are just going to help you plan for that and make you aware of where your money is going. There's no shame, no guilt. We're just here to lend a hand and to help you. You want somebody that's going to meet with you on a regular basis, not just at the end of the year when you go to file your tax return. You want somebody that's going to be there to care for you and help you understand your reports and understand how they can make a difference in your business. Maddie, is there anything that you would like to add here? Because I know that you know how other CPAs are. Not all CPAs are the same. Every CPA is completely different. And I wouldn't even call you, you are a CPA, but you're definitely, we've had so many clients call you a financial therapist, which I love because it's not just about money. It's also about the personal development and running a business in general. So what would you like to add here, Maddie?
I would like everyone to have someone in their back pocket that they can pick up the phone and say, should I do ABC? And not be embarrassed to ask the question and not be afraid to ask the questions, I've had people tell me that their CPA yelled at them, or that their CPA made them feel guilty, or they were afraid to talk to me about it because they were afraid I would tell them no. I'm not going to tell you no. I'm going to tell you, does this take you closer to your goals? Does this help you meet where you want to be 12 months from now? If it does, then let's figure out how to do it. It's not a question of if you can do something. It's a question of should you do something based upon your goals and intentions and what's important to you. Your accountant should not yell at you. They should not make you feel embarrassed. They should not make you feel unimportant. I think that there are a whole slew of businesses that mainstream CPAs are dropping the ball on. And they file a Schedule C every year and they do a tax return on April 15th, and they don't get the support that they really need to meet their goals and live the life of their dreams. And that's a travesty. And that's a fault of the CPA profession. Might not necessarily be a CPA, could be an accountant, but it needs to be someone that understands business, understands the need to make a profit, and the need to be able to live your life the way you want to live your life.
Yes, absolutely. I love that, Maddie. And I will say, I just want to add here that this is specifically about bookkeeping today, but I just want to throw one little tax thing out there, and that is if you have a letter from the IRS, open it. You do not need to be scared. The very first thing you need to do is open it, and we could help you with that. But I just want to throw that out there because when we're talking about people who are fearful, that they don't even like to open letters from the IRS. So I just want to throw that out there that if you do have one, the first thing you should do is open it, and the next thing you do is get help. So, are you ready to eliminate financial stress? It's not too late for 2023 tax planning, but you have to act today. So, January 1st, we can no longer change your tax situation for 2023. If you're going to make changes for 2023 for your tax planning, we need to start today. And you can start by going to smashingnumbers.com and click free consultation. And we would love to help you and figure out where you are, where you want to be, and how to get there. Maddie, is there anything that you want to add on the 2023 decisions on how to close out the year?
You know, I get a lot of people who we do their tax return and we say, you owe $10,000. And they say, how can I owe $10,000? I didn't make any money. Well, we can't change the results in March. We can't change the results in April. But right now, we have an opportunity to look at your reports and make decisions about what's going to happen in the next 6 weeks so that you can be prepared for what your tax liability is in March or April. January 1st, we can't do that anymore. You've got to take charge of it today. Dave Ramsey says that if you stick your head in the sand, your butt is exposed. I don't think that's what any of us want, okay? Do not stick your head in the sand. We want you to be aware and understand and know what's going on so that you feel empowered and in control.
Love that, Maddie. That goes right into our next point. You need to take the next step. and start 2024 on a solid foundation. Be inspired and empowered, and that is what we will help you do with your finances. When we talked about them being books, we use them for inspiration and empowerment as well. And once you simplify your financial journey and make life easier and make managing your finances a breeze, you can have more time to do the things that you do in your business and take that stress and fear and anxiety away. And just start 2024 out on a happy foot, on a solid foundation. I always say that the first thing when you go to build a house is you have to have a blueprint. And after the blueprint, they build the foundation. And then after the foundation, they actually build the house. And the same is for your business. You have to have a blueprint. So we need to create a blueprint for 2024. Where do you want to go? How much money do you need to make a month? How are we going to achieve that? And then we can build the foundation. We can put bookkeeping in place and other muscles that you need to build, like setting money aside for taxes and setting money aside for investments. Sounds scary, sounds easy. Thing is, we're experts in this and we will hold your hand and we will help you and we'll actually have fun along the way. It really is fun. And I love seeing the transformation that we make in business owners' lives and accomplishing the things that they want to have. Maddie, is there anything that you want to add here
You
to help them know how to start 2024 off?
you are designing your life every day with each decision that you make. Every decision that you have made in your life has brought you to where you are today. And you have the power to choose differently if you don't like where you are today. I have little patience for whining and complaining because you choose. It's your choice. You can be whatever you want to be. You just have to make the choices that take you to that goal. Now, if you cannot design a financial plan that is profitable and takes you where you want to go, then it is even more important to reset and figure out what you need to do differently. I hate to see people who have run up balances on credit cards, who have burned through their 401k, and they haven't gotten what they wanted because they didn't take the time to design an action plan that meets their goals. They can't be successful that way. You've got to know what you need to do and what actually defines success for you.
Love that. Okay, so let's turn your financial challenges into opportunities for 2024. Go to smashingnumbers.com and schedule a free consultation so we can talk about where you are, where you want to go, and how to get there. And if you have any questions, post them in the comments or email Becca at smashingnumbers.com. Once again, Becca at smashingnumbers.com or post any questions in the comments. They do not have to be specifically about bookkeeping. Whatever questions you have that you want answered, post them in the comments. We will be live again. We're going to skip next week because next week is Thanksgiving. And we hope everybody has a fun and safe Thanksgiving. But the next week after that, we will be here live on Thursday. Go to smashingnumbers.com for a free consultation. And we appreciate you watching. Maddie, is there anything you'd like to say before we close off?
Great job, Becca.
Thank you, Maddie. Okay, bye.